Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Duck Dynasty.
Ready, steady, boogie.
So, I thought there'd be like 3 races in the game. Because I'm like, these races are really hard. There's no way, like, it's gonna have that many races. It's gonna be mostly the duck shooting, you know? Like, I thought it was gonna be a little mini game, like the stealth.
No, you said last episode that there were 6.
Yeah, there are 6 races in this game. I thought going in there'd be 3. What did I bonk off of? What the fuck did I touch?
You know, the area around that tree.
Oh, yeah. God. It's just brutal. Like...
What?
What the fuck did I touch? Like, oh. At least they let me go straight from the boat to the
other boat.
Yeah. Man, I already used my awesome Big John over the Luke racing joke last episode.
You did.
Yeah, I don't have any more boat jokes. How about that, Brandon?
What do you call a boat with a hole in it?
A holy boat?
A sink.
Oh shit! Okay, no. That took me a second, and I actually like that. That's good. I like that one. Brandon, what do you call John Luke driving a boat?
I don't know.
Fucking agony. God, I almost bonked there.
What do you call John Luke when he's captaining a ship?
Captain John Luke.
Captain John Luke Picard.
Oh, shit, that's really good. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Oh man, I just thought of another great John Luke joke that would have been great, but then I realized a second after, wait, no, that doesn't work. I was gonna say, because I'm always trying to think of like good, like, he's killing all these ducks, like he's some kind of fucking god of destruction. And I was thinking, oh, he's the eater of worlds, because, like, you know, he's getting all this food. He can't be the eater of worlds, because the eater of worlds is Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt doesn't win. Whereas winning is all John Luke does.
That's true.
But look, isn't every John Luke match a man-on-man match?
No, it's a man-on-duck match.
Oh shit, you're right. Man on duck, man on fish. I haven't fought a demon yet. Actually, John Luke is a demon.
John Luke is the demon. Finn Balor confirmed.
He's the demon. Our hilariously shit fucking Irish accents. Guys, we're referencing when WWE pay-per-views are on and Brandon comes over and we all watch WWE pay-per-views and do intentionally comically bad Finn Balor impersonations.
They're great.
Oh, God.
Oh, these races are horrendous.
They feel long, don't they?
They do.
Think about how tense it would be playing it, because it controls like ass. Like, can you tell? No. Can you tell it controls poorly? And look at the correction.
No,
oh my god.
No.
And last place. Oh no, I pulled ahead of Jace. So you see how on the racer names thing it says Bo. Usually it says Cousin Bo, and it'll go back to saying Cousin Bo.
How did you win that? You just went through those trees.
Oh yeah, but I'll bonk off the fucking air.
Lucky today. The next one's mine.
There's water in your boat.
And now I need to go all the way to the other race. Where is it located? Over there. Okay, how long into the episode are we right now, Brandon? We're 4.5 minutes in. Let's check that time code again when we get there. Look at that fucking weight. What did I touch? The leaf?
I think the leaves bounced you off. Whoa.
Now, I will say this boat doesn't control too bad. It controls a little better than the truck, and the truck controls fine. The all-terrain vehicle controls identical to the truck as far as I can tell, except for its hitbox is a little smaller. It's the same speed. I don't think it turns any different. I don't think it accelerates any different. It's just the same thing, but more annoying because it's louder. Which is why later in the game I switched back to using a truck.
Yeah.
Look at this. So I had been burned by the waypoint so many times, I was just like, I'm just going to go straight. Then I realized there is actually not a path that way. So then I have to go back.
Nice. Fuck it, I'm gonna take a shortcut. Ends up having to take the long way. Wastes our time.
Hey, Brandon.
I like that since there's no music in the boat, there's just music in the game for these sections.
No, this is the boat music.
No, but I mean like the car has the radio.
Yeah. So boat just
This
has
doesn't
boat
have
music.
a radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
You gotta stop him, John. Na 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 na. Yeah.
No.
You get it?
Doesn't work.
I liked it.
Doesn't work.
Why isn't you don't like when I try to shoehorn him into other terrible video games as an that was not Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. That was a Ride to Hell Retribution joke for anyone who doesn't know. We did a playthrough in that game. That playthrough took us 5 years. We had an episode a year for a little while. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I think I changed microphone like 3 times. Between the two of us, we changed microphone like 5 times in that playthrough.
Yeah. The quality just gets better and better as you go.
I still can't get over Big John over the Luke racing. I am so proud of that. It's still telling me I got frogs.
In these games, I'm never proud of my jokes.
I am. Reward! Oh. Oh yeah, that's so cool.
This is sad.
What is?
This whole game.
That we're doing this?
Just everything about it. I couldn't imagine being a developer on this.
I mean, I'm sure one guy did it. All they had to do is recycle shit from their other games and then add a bunch of fucking A&E clips.
I'd be so, like, sad with my pathetic life that this is where I got.
Look, there's gonna be one guy on the dev team who just looks around for Let's Plays this game, and we're probably, like, the second guy to ever do a Let's Play on this, and he's just crying right now.
He's probably got, like the platinum copy of the game, like, at his house.
You think they sold a platinum copy?
Fans of the show?
You think a fan of the show... Oh, you mean that show. First I thought you were saying a fan of our show made this game. And I was like, whoa, that is a heavy accusation to throw on somebody who watches this show. I mean, the people watching the show don't have standards, but they wouldn't make this.
Hey, you never know. Maybe somebody who watches this show did make this.
There's a difference between playing this game and watching this game, Brandon. You're watching this game, and it makes you pretty fucking pathetic. I played this game, and then I'm watching it again. Then I'm gonna watch it again in editing. There are no words to describe the levels of depravity that I am showing you right now.
I think I would just pick up these frogs to get them to shut the fuck up.
What's a good frog-catching joke and get with John Luke? Frog something, John Luke. Master Frogger, high score in Frogger, I don't know. Nothing's clicking, you know?
Yeah. Frogs and John Luke don't really work.
I could just start singing Frog's theme from,
What was that foot volley?
I don't know. I could just start singing Frog's theme from, Chrono Trigger.
You gotta check the time code.
Oh, yeah. Because we're still traveling. We're 9:30.
Read my lips. No, you can't read my lips because I have the beard and the mustache. But if you could read my lips, I would say...
Which you can.
I got this.
So, Brandon, it took longer to get to the next race than it did to do the previous race. That hurts.
Yeah. Not a surprise.
Fucking
What the
Christ.
fuck was that?
They got hit by the reeds. That stopped them. Like a
Oh,
brick
Bo is
wall.
just so bad he doesn't get to race this time.
Yeah.
Now it's like 70-year-old Sai.
Yeah. I think Phil's the only one who doesn't race. I believe Sai is 65 when this game came out.
Keep an eye out for shortcuts, John Luke. Airboats can travel on water and on land.
No shit.
Keep your eye out for shortcuts, John Luke. That way you can cheat and therefore win.
Some of the shortcuts, by the way, just fuck you. Oh, I can go through those reeds though. I was just petrified I was gonna bonk there. Some shortcuts require you to do such a steep turn that it just fucks you over. There's one in this race. Oh. Do you see how every time I turn, I have to like bank hard in the other direction to correct and just go straight? Because if you do a slight turn, that's not what makes you go straight. Doing a heavy turn and then flicking the stick the other way is what gets you going fast. See, look at that. That shortcut fucked me so bad. I needed to use these guys to correct myself.
What the fuck? And now Willie is like, way ahead.
But will I win this race?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Just remember, I do fuck up at least one thing in this game. There's at least one thing I need to do a do-over on.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be fishing.
Because I got the 0-second win once.
Yeah.
I will say, the last fishing one was really hard. And the time limit was
They
very strict as well.
Cheat on this part of the race. Right
Yep.
over the land there, yeah. Perfect. So is there a break for this?
No. This controls with R2 to accelerate and the left stick to steer. That's it.
See, there's no braking.
No.
See, if you could brake, this would be a lot easier.
It's awful.
I guess you just have to like let go of the gas completely.
Yeah, and I very rarely do it because more often than not it bites you. Oh, see, that time I managed to kind of get the shortcut. Now look at the mini-map, like, they all just fucking ram walls and shit most of the time. Like, if you were to just pay attention to the mini-map rather than the race, in some of these races, they drive like fucking morons.
See, I knew it.
Yeah? Very hard difficulty.
Wow, that was
John
a weird
Luke.
voice she had there.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything to me. So I was worried it just glitched out at this point. I'm like, do I wait for it to teleport me, or I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna look for the next quest.
Oh, Sasquatch.
Yeah. It's time for some more stealth. And it's a duck off.
Willie told me how y'all pranked him with the video monitors. I think it's time to give your Uncle Jace a little taste of his own medicine. Willie doesn't want anyone fooling around because he's trying to get an order out. You need to sneak into the warehouse and replace Jace's reeds with some plastic ones Cousin Bo cooked up for us. They look just like the good reeds, but they sure don't sound like them.
Don't fool around, but when you get back, do some fooling around.
I'm just like a voice actress, but I sure don't sound like one. Did you see on the right side in the water there was like a boat that was blue that just appeared and then disappeared really quickly?
I missed it.
It was very strange.
Why are you constantly leaning to one side?
Because it controls poorly. And Jean-Luc doesn't know how to drive. It's the one thing he doesn't know how to do. Look at how far away that is.
That is really far.
And it's not a straight fucking line. I need to take multiple boat rides to get there.
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes they
These
tell me
people
to
don't
use multiple boat rides just to get to like just to get to like a place I could have just driven to faster.
If this was my property, I'd be like probably pretty pissed off.
Because it's so hard to traverse.
Yeah.
Build some fucking bridges, guys.
Yeah.
It's just an alligator waving at us.
That gator's got a hand coming out of his nose.
I know, right? Oh, the Wrangler Wrecker.
Wrangler is a brand of jeans?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that shotgun's gonna ruin my jeans?
I'm not gonna say it doesn't do that. Past the halfway point.
What even is this?
What's what?
This game, this music. Like, who picked the music for this game? Is it just music that they used in the show, too?
I'm sure it's just royalty-free shit that that the company who makes the hunting games just happened to use in their other games for like the radio music. Maybe like the fucking Louisiana Full House shit. I'm sure that stuff like is from the show. But again,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know for sure. If anyone in the comments has seen the show, then let me know. I'm genuinely curious. If anyone has any proof that Cousin Bo exists, I'd love to see it.
If anybody fucking watches the show, comment about it. Just in general. Make a Twitter video of you watching the show.
Yeah, send me a Twitter video of you watching the show. My Twitter's in the description. Brandon's will be there if I remember. If Brandon's isn't there and you go to find it, then yell at me in the comments to go add his description. To add his Twitter to the description. Not to add his description, that'd be really confusing.
Yeah, that would be very confusing. Because I'm interested. Is this show still on?
I believe so. It's very popular.
Why is it so popular? It's about rednecks shooting ducks.
They're apparently pretty likable. I don't know. I think in some of the clips they come across pretty likable. I can see the appeal. It's less about the duck hunting, and probably more about just the interactions of the family. I'd say
most of them sound like a piece of wood.
I'm sure they sound less wooden in actual human interactions with each other, but I don't know. I see the appeal of this show way more than I see the appeal of like all these fucking drama shows where everyone just hates each other.
What, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
I don't know anything about Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
It's a show about rich girls.
You know, all these reality shows where it's just like, this is the douchey one so that everyone can have conflict and yell at each other all the time. I don't give a shit about that stuff.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah. The bitch one and the other bitch one and the other bitch one and their asshole husbands.
See, this is where I got bored, so I just started leaning with the music. I just want to re-examine that sentence I just said, Brandon. This is when I got bored.
Well, at least you were having fun at some point.
What, doing this?
No, I mean, like, you only just got bored at this point, so
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you
you
were
must have
calling...
been having fun earlier.
If you're calling the leaning thing having fun, then I was gonna say fun's relative, Brandon.
Enter quest.
Alright, it's time for another stealth quest.
I like to think about people doing that in their daily life. I'm going to enter this quest.
And there's like a ring.
This morning, Si
Jesus
found
Christ.
a security kit. Si, it's not funny. Si,
Right in the ankle.
and I'm feeling more secure by the second. Si! What? Put it up! We're making duck calls while our senile uncle is threatening everybody with a taser.
Hey, it ain't like I'm
Jesus
supposed to,
Christ.
unless I intend to.
It's funny as long as everybody lives.
A taser
All right.
most definitely will not kill you.
Are you ready for quite possibly the only funny part of the game?
Is he going to shoot you with a taser?
That would be amazing. I haven't tried fucking this up to see if he shoots you with a taser.
Si?
This isn't the funny part. Sorry to get your hopes up, Brandon.
Sigh.
Is that a box of nothing? It didn't make any noise. Sah, you got a boogie.
You're backing up like he's going to kill you.
I know.
Why is Sai not sitting on the chair?
I don't know. I didn't notice that before. He's kind of half on it. Hey, he's still in a dream. Duck eater. All Alright, you haven't played Snake
Si,
Eater.
I
That would have
told
been
you
way
to go out
funnier
the
if you had
door.
played Snake
What
Eater.
did I tell you to
It
do when
would've-
some unsavory character came in?
Hey, I tased him.
No, you're supposed to tell me. Why do you even have a taser?
I was on stakeout last night surveilling the beavers. Hey, I took that taser for self-defense.
The beavers are dead.
Against beavers?
Are you nuts? No, against Sasquatch, skunk ape, Bigfoot.
I know what it is.
Hey, in addition to
Skunk
hunting
ape?
and killing beavers, I hunt Bigfoot.
There's no such thing.
Willie, have you ever seen a Bigfoot in Louisiana?
No.
Well, you're welcome.
For what?
Keeping all the Bigfoots away from you.
Alright. It's time for the only funny part and also lots of gross mouth noises. Are you ready for the only time the developers had fun making this game?
You're trying to make him feel sleepy?
So we've always been told that there were billions of stars in the universe. But did you know that there might be as many universes outside our own as there are stars in our universe?
I actually find this pretty funny, that they spent the time, like, recording these.
The first time I ever filled out a tax form was
What the fuck?
1938.
I like it. I can't
What
help
the
it. It's funny.
fuck?
I kind of wanted to just sit down and listen to them,
There was no 1099.
but I had to keep the show going.
Welcome to Sleepy Time Radio. The radio
There is no sleepy time radio on FM radio.
And why did they air during the daytime?
Welcome to Sleepy Time Radio. We help truck drivers fall asleep and get into accidents.
That's the only time I'm allowed to smile during this playthrough. Alright, are you ready for an incredible minigame?
Careful, those other boxes might be people.
So, every time he's walking over here, he's gonna pick up a box. I've got to make sure I'm never the closest box to him. Even though he can clearly see that the flaps of the bottom of this box are open, so I don't know why he tried to pick it up. His hands are also, like, out of sync with his box, so they just kind of clip in with it when he carries it around.
Oh shit, that's a long distance.
It's very long. You will grow to hate the stealth minigames.
Will I?
Oh yes, I know I hated them. They're incredibly boring.
All I can think about right now is all of the different Metal Gear music that I've heard.
You gotta play more Metal Gear games, they're so good. You beat the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't... That's the only main series one that I haven't played.
And it's the only main series one that I have played.
Either than you played a tiny bit of Phantom
I played a
Pain,
bit of...
which
played a
I
bit of
just
Phantom
got
Pain.
into today, and it was a lot
Which
of
I
fun.
should finish playing it. I should play the whole game.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I mean, I just got into it today as in it's the second stream of it because the first stream was 2 hours of cutscenes. And then I just got into the open world today and had a lot of fun.
You just dated the shit out of this video.
It doesn't matter, Brandon.
You dated
Brandon,
Duck Dynasty.
I need to have moments of fun by talking about fun things. This isn't a fun thing, Brandon. Does it look like there's any difficulty?
Yeah. He almost saw you there.
The difficulty is that I almost fell asleep, and it wasn't from Sleepy Time Radio.
Si, are you asleep again?
Are you a Sleepy Time Radio?
And it's empty, and he doesn't notice that the flaps are open, and he doesn't notice that this weighs nothing.
Si, were you sleeping again?
No.
He just carried that
I was
about 4
recharging
feet.
my taser batteries. And by taser batteries, I mean my eyelids.
What the fuck kind of walk cycle?
You know
What is with
I'll
this
take
music?
over for you. Why don't you just go back to... Good grief.
All right.
What the fuck?
Are you ready for gross mouth noises, the video game?
Why is there bubble wrap all over the fucking ground?
Cuz he just wanted to go sleep in Bubble Wrap Zone Act 1. Oh, that noise is so fucking
Who
awful.
sleeps like that?
Oh, don't. Oh. Oh, it's so gross.
Who sleeps like that?
I wish that when I was close to him, I could just grab him and break his neck like it's Metal Gear. I like doing no-kill runs when I can, but fuck, man, I'd break that guy's neck. If a guard was snoring like that...
It's like the same effect each time. So it's like...
Yeah, it's the same voice clip. I mean, I don't know if you can call it a voice clip. So fucking gross. Oh, the game's just fucking with me. Just let me fucking walk. Just fucking walk.
Could you? I could have imagined you failing right there, having to do it all again.
You gotta stop him, John.
Put on a disguise. Put up a disguise. I'm sorry. Pick up a disguise.
Oh, pick up. I was gonna say, was there really a typo? Alright, gotta go replace the...
Willie is on guard.
Why would I not silence my phone's beeping noise? And why did it sound like a wired telephone? Like my phone when I called on it.
Are you gonna call him again?
Yeah. Oh, that box appeared. Better get back to my job of just looking at the warehouse. We have an order to do today. Whatever. Truck arrives at 6.
The taser.
Almost no lights turned off. It's still so bright. Oh, now it's dark.
Wake up. The boys are up.
That light back there is
That
clearly
light is
turned
on.
Si, don't tase me, bro.
Don't taste me, bro. Reference.
Si, I'm ducking your paycheck.
The second reference from 2006.
What's wrong
I'm
with
Mocha,
these
bro.
things? Si, your reeds are defective.
It sounds
Hey,
fine.
It's a poor craftsman who blames his reed. All right, you put it in wrong. Try it again.
It sounds
I don't
fucking
understand.
fine.
The last one I did was fine.
Looks like the duck call extraordinaire has come to the end of his run. Hey, maybe you ought to let Cousin Bo take over for you.
Good job, John Luke. Better get out of there before Jace figures it out.
That like bloom was awful. Like the depth of field.
Oh. Are you telling me that these aren't technical masterminds? And I was flying for a second. All right, that's the end of this episode then. That was episode 5. We only have 2 episodes left, and they are both almost an hour long.
Jesus Christ.
Until next time, have a nice day.
See ya.